Guys, I've got some sad but probably good news to share with you guys. You can probably already tell from the title what the news is going to be, guys. I am canceling the rest of the Belize series uploads just because, well, mainly for two reasons. One, they're just not getting the views, guys. I was hoping they would. I mean, I'm a small channel. I only have about 260 some odd subscribers right now, and my average video, I would say like a decent video for me is anywhere from like 50 to 100 views, you know, and then here and there I'll have a video that blows up, you know, and it'll get 1K to 5K views, which is good for a channel my size, you know. For a channel as small as I am, that's a good amount of views, but the Belize videos are just not getting the views I was hoping they would. I mean, I think the best video's gotten like 40 views. I mean, the last video's been up for like 2 weeks, guys. It's gotten like 10 views. I mean, I know we're a small channel, I get that, you know, but I mean, it's not doing well. It's not doing the way I wanted it to do, and I only have a few episodes left to post. I would have only gotten probably 2 more videos out, and really, they're just not worth sharing. So that brings me to the second reason, guys, to why I'm not going to continue the series. And that's just because I got 2 good videos left really to make, and even with that, there's just not a lot of fish worth showing. It's just a lot of snapper, a lot of mojaras. I mean, it's really just, there's not much highlights, you know, there's not many more bonefish, not many cool things that happen. So it's just, I was thinking, I'm already so far behind on videos. I mean, I'm already like 2 months behind on uploading videos. It's like, you know what, guys, I'm just going to sum up the rest. This really just, it's not worth showing. So that's what this video's going to be about, guys. It's just going to be summing up what happens the rest of the trip. There's really not much to sum up. I should probably... But there are a few things I want to tell you guys about, and a few things I want to show you guys that you should probably know. I mean, again, you're not missing much, but there are a few things I want to talk to you guys about before we fully wrap up the Belize series. First off, I just want to say the video I was going to upload next, the next day, not much happens really at all. I really don't catch much. I just catch some snappers. I catch a lot of snappers, actually. I mean, I catch some pretty decent sized snappers, as you can see here. There we go. That's a bigger one. Oh, crap. That is a really nice mutton snapper. It's probably one of the biggest I've ever caught. This is a really nice mutton snapper I caught. I caught probably about 5 or 6 of them that day that are about this size, and I caught quite a few black snappers also that are relatively that size. So, you know, it's always a good thing to catch big snappers like that, but I mean, it's getting repetitive. I really didn't want to put them in because literally, I caught like 50 fish and they were all just snappers, you know. I mean, it's just, I really don't want to edit a video with like 50 snappers in it, and I know you guys probably don't want to see a video of just 50 snappers. So guys, the next day I ended up going out on a charter, actually. We went out the same guides again, and we just did not do as well. It actually started off very, very well. We went to a little reef to do some scuba diving, and I tried this for the first time since I wasn't able to do it to other reefs because they were protected reefs, so which means I couldn't fish there. This was the first reef we went to that was not protected, so I did something I've seen on YouTube before, and I really wanted to try, and that was fishing underwater, just doing a little hand line, you know, and I didn't do the best job of filming these, really. My GoPro was kind of facing down, but I did get a couple fish catches on camera. I caught like 6 fish, actually, but I have a couple of little snapper I caught on camera, so I want to show them to you guys, as there are right here. Another one. Yeah, look at that little guy. Snapper? Little snapper. Another fish ball. So yeah, guys, I thought those were pretty cool. I mean, catching fish underwater, you know, it's pretty special. It's pretty cool. It would have been a cool little thing to put in the video, but that was not the main video. What happens afterwards is what really would have consisted of the main video, because after we were done with the snorkeling and catching the fish underwater, we ended up going to lunch, ate some lunch, then got back out on the boat. After we got on the boat, guys, we started doing some trolling for just some barracuda and some inshore jacks that were in there, and at first I really wasn't expecting much. I tried it the other day with a rattle trap, and it did not work at all. I was just really thinking, you know what, so what? I mean, we're just going to troll for a little while here. It's really not going to do much or amount to anything. But, guys, within the first cast, within like 60 seconds of trolling with this little silver spoon I was using, I hooked up with a jack. I hooked up with a jack. It was really small. I mean, it was like this big. I mean, all the jacks I hooked into were all really, really small, but it came off and I was like, that's fine. But then I go another 15 minutes, I hook into like probably 6 more jacks, and they all come off. Got one. Got one. It's small, whatever it is. So I don't think it's a cuda. Yes, Jack. Well, caught the smallest fish in the whole ocean, but hey, I'm happy, man. Granted, they are really small fish, and the hooks I was using were pretty good size, you know, because they're made for like barracudas and stuff. So, you know, I mean, that's kind of the reason that I think a lot of them were popping off. But I was getting a little frustrated. Well, I got real frustrated after I started catching or hooking into some bigger fish. I ended up hooking into one barracuda in the midst of those jacks hookups, and it was a small barracuda. It came off. It was like, you know what, it's fine. But at this point, guys, I had not explained it either, because the day before, we actually went to a little secret beach area that was on the backside of the island, and I got the chance to go after some barracudas. Heading into this trip, I had never caught a barracuda before, and I was really, really hoping to catch one, because barracuda's a big-time bucket list fish of mine. I think they're so cool, you know. But they are very, very hard to catch. And I already knew that, but I was pretty confident I was going to catch one. The day before the secret beach, I hooked into 5 barracudas, guys. 5. They were all tiny. But hooked into 5 of them, and I didn't catch one. I got 3 of them right up to the dock, tried to flip them up, they came off. So I know, I mean, maybe I could count that as a catch, you know, maybe like a self-release or something, but in my mind, I was not satisfied. So the next day, after I'd lost that one barracuda, you know, I was like, dang it, man, I'm over 6 on these guys now. I really got to get one. When I started getting really upset was when I finally hooked into a big barracuda, guys. This was after about 20 minutes of trolling. I'd already hooked into like 6, 7 fish, missed all of them. I'm trolling and I hook into a fish and it just starts peeling drag. And I'm like, this is huge. I see it jump and it's probably about a 25 pound barracuda. I mean, it is a big fish. Now, it wouldn't have been the biggest fish I've ever caught before, but I mean, I knew this was a big fish. This biggest fish I hooked into all year. It was peeling drag, you know. I was like, this is finally a chance to catch a really good fish. This was the fish I came to Belize for. I ended up fighting this barracuda for probably about 5 minutes, you know, because I was just letting them run. Because barracudas, the way they are, if you let them run for a while, you know, they'll eventually just tire themselves out and they'll come right in, you know. Even a bigger barracuda that's about 25 pounds, which is very good size for an inshore one. I mean, they can get double that size, but for an inshore barracuda, again, very good size fish. So I was just letting him run, and I was just doing everything I could to keep him on the line. Well, you know barracudas, they're very hard to catch. Eventually, after about 10 jumps, he made another jump, and he spit the hook. I was very, very upset, but you know what? I was like, all right, I got this. I can do it. You know, I was really starting to get down on myself. I was really frustrated, but I was like, I can still do it. I can get another one. So I got my spoon back out there. You know, I was like, you know what? I lost a big fish, but it's all right. We're going to rebound. We're going to be good. And well, I almost did. I hooked into another huge barracuda, guys. And I saw this thing jump, and I was like, oh my god, this is the biggest barracuda. This might be the biggest fish I've ever hooked into. Now, after looking at the film, this probably wouldn't have been the biggest fish I've ever caught, but this was probably a 30-pound barracuda. I mean, this thing was huge, guys. This is probably 5.5-foot barracuda, and I was just praying to God he wasn't going to jump off. 'Cause, I mean, I had plenty of power in my rod and reel to catch him if I could just run him tired. And I let him run, and then, as you'll see in this clip, he spit it. I actually had no GoPro footage from either one of these. My GoPro died, unfortunately, but my dad was filming it, and he got me, and I was, as you'll see, very, very upset about it.
Yeah. You'll snap it, right? Whoa! Did he lose it?
For a while, guys, I was really down in the dumps about all the barracuda stuff that happened. I mean, it really, really sucked. I was really, really upset about that day. You know, I was going home and I was just pissed, you know. I mean, I honestly, I felt like I blew the trip. I ended up missing another big barracuda layered in the day too, so at the end of the trip, because the next day we left, I didn't hook into another one after that, I was 0 for 9 on barracudas, and I still have not caught one to this day, guys. So trust me, in a few years from now, you're going to see me going after some barracudas, because I want to catch one so badly. I mean, it's like a month and a half, 2 months later now. I mean, this is how long ago the Belize trip happened, so obviously I'm not frustrated anymore, but I wish you guys could have seen my live reaction when this happened, or just a day or two after, because I mean, I was really mad. It took me about a month to get over this whole barracuda thing. I mean, I was really frustrated and upset. Besides for that, guys, really not much happened the rest of the trip. I did catch one more good bonefish, as I'll show you here. It was actually like probably one of the biggest I caught all trip. Whoa! Oh my gosh. It's a good fish. This has to be a bonefish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, man. Stay on there. This is a pretty good bonefish too, that's all, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good bonefish. I've been waiting for this all freaking morning. Let's go. What a beast. Oh my God. Wow, guys. This is a very good bonefish. That is how you do it right there. Look at this bonefish, guys. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Look at that bonefish. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Oh, I got something pretty nice on it. Got something pretty good on the shrimp. Oh, it's a bonefish. The bones are back, baby. The bones are back. Yes, sir. There we go, guys. Look at that. Let's get him up here. Oh, there we go. There he is. Good shot of him there. Really pretty fish. Yeah, guys, after that bonefish, though, really not much happened. I went out the day after we went and caught, or missed, the barracudas, and I caught a lot of snapper again. I was trying for barracudas, throwing spoons, everything. Couldn't get one. And after that, folks, we wrapped up Belize. Belize was a great trip, guys. I mean, it really didn't amount to what I was hoping for as far as big fish go, but as far as numbers go, it was the most incredible numbers trip I've ever had. I caught easily 450 snappers in this trip. 400 to 450 snappers. I mean, it was incredible. I caught so many snappers, guys. It was unbelievable. Caught tons of those little Mahara fish. Those things were really cool. Caught plenty of bonefish. The bonefish were really the highlight of the trip. Those were just sick, awesome fish. Really love the bonefish. Caught a few nice stingrays, caught some jacks, caught a nice mackerel, you know, caught some groupers. Caught a nurse shark, man, I caught a lot of cool things. So in the end of things, guys, even though I did miss several big barracuda and that was very upsetting, Belize was a great trip. Well, guys, I'm running very low on camera battery, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up really quickly. Belize was a great trip, don't get me wrong, it was a really good trip, but it was just kind of lagging along, you know, so that's why I really made this video in the end. Really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, really hope you guys enjoyed the little abbreviated Belize series. You know, we got 4 really good videos, so I'm pretty happy. It didn't amount to what I was hoping it would, but again, a great numbers trip. Anyway, guys, Belize videos are over. All this summer craziness and videos, you know, like on non-traditional videos are over. The next few videos you'll be seeing will all be bass fishing videos. So everyone who watches the channel for bass fishing, don't worry, bass fishing is coming back. We've got a lot of videos coming up for you guys, so stay tuned for those. Anyway, folks, that's about it. The summer craziness, again, is over. We're going back to our normal schedule. Again, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the Belize series and the Colorado series, everything we did this summer. This summer was a great fishing summer, and I hope to repeat it or do even better next summer. Anyway, folks, if you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to Fishing and Tics if you are new. It would greatly help me out. That's about it, folks. We're going back to our normal schedule. Adios, Belize. Adios, summer. I will see you guys next time. Back out on the water.